man so hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. Man, this your boy Lost Soul, man. And today, man, we are gonna make some chicken wings, and we're gonna holler at this as the chicken wings redemption, man. So, me myself, I buy these big bags of Tyson chicken wings and drums. Okay, so as you can see, if you look on them, man, you know, you need to check each and every one of them, because you see like this one here, it's got a little feather, man, you know what I mean? Make sure you clean all these up and stuff like that before you start doing your stuff. All right, now that we got all these cleaned up here and stuff like that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in here. And what I do is I basically start like a small layer, you know what I mean? These are thawed out and ready to go. So what I do is I start a small layer in my bowl, okay? And what I do is I get my seasoning already here. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my wet seasonings on first. The only wet seasoning I'm using for this is Crystal's hot sauce, okay? And we're gonna put this on before because we're gonna let all this soak, okay? So, you know what I mean, we're not using a ton, as you can see, you know. So we're gonna use black pepper, give it a little spice, you know what I mean, a little bit of spices and stuff like that to put on it. We're gonna use this Seminole swamp water, as y'all seen me use before, okay? Now, this is where it's going to be a little bit different than some other people's. We got this Cajun choice Creole seasoning, okay? We're going to put this on pretty heavy, okay? And then we also have, if I can get it open, we also have, I'm going to use some chili powder, and I'm also, we're going to let this soak. So, when you're doing these wings, man, you can do different style wings. Me and my daughter really enjoy. I do a sweet barbecue wing, and we do a spicy wing. So, but today, man, I talked to the big homie Wings Redemption, man, and he said he likes a good Louisiana style spicy wing. So that's what we're going to make today. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, folks, and we're going to slide back into it. All right, man. Now, we are back here right now, ready to roll. And while the grease is heating up, man, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slap the motherfucking dip in. You know, you can dip it. Or what we do is we put it in the sauce, toss it around, and then that's how we eat it. You know what I mean? With a little bit of sauce on the side and stuff like that. So now, I usually make my own barbecue sauces a lot. But when I'm doing my wings and stuff like that, I usually take just a regular barbecue sauce like this here. Okay. And this is gonna be my hot sauce, okay? So as you can see, put just a little bit in there, and that's just gonna be enough to thicken it up. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here with this butter, and we're gonna put this butter off in here. And what you're gonna need to do is it's gonna look like a lot, man, but you're gonna need to put, you know, a couple heaping spoonfuls in there, and you're gonna allow this to melt down, okay? And see, I put three nice size heaping spoonfuls in that bitch, as the butter don't want to come the fuck off, okay? So now we're gonna come back to this here. We got this crystal sauce, and we're gonna motherfucking drown it in this crystal sauce. And this right here is basically how I make my, pretty much how I make my sweet heat sauce. This is gonna be a heat sauce here, and then we're gonna do another sweet sauce over in this pan here. But as y'all can see, man, I probably used over a quarter of the bottle of this hot sauce here, and it's just gonna be enough to toss some wings in, man. You know, you don't need a whole ton or nothing like that, man, but it's just enough to do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this on, put it on about 3 to heat it up, let it cook low and slow. So now what we're gonna do is move over here to the sweet barbecue sauce, okay? And we're gonna dump the rest of this bottle in there, which was about, I'd say probably a quarter full of barbecue sauce. And this is nothing but a little 19-ounce bottle, okay? We're gonna add just one little spoonful of this here butter and get that shit in there, okay? Now this is where the trick come in. We're gonna add some motherfucking hot sauce to it, okay? Just a little bit, because there's gonna be a sweet heat here, okay? We're gonna add some motherfucking syrup. Yeah, you heard me right, some syrup, a good amount. I mean, probably about a quarter of a cup of syrup, okay? Now, like I said, it's gonna be sweet, okay? So we're gonna add about a quarter of a cup of sugar, regular granite sugar. And then you see this bottle here, 16-ounce bottle, we're gonna add half of this. This is raw honey, raw blossom honey. And we're gonna put half of that in here. And then we're gonna turn this one on about the same. 3, let it cook through. Now that shit right there is gonna be sweet. And then we got heat, okay? Also to this here, we're gonna add some motherfucking little bit of coconut. Just a little bit, okay? Now, make sure you don't turn these on too high because you don't want them to burn. Burnt sauces is not no good. All right, folks. Hope y'all enjoying. What we're gonna do, man, we got this grease nice and hot. We're gonna start dropping these wings up in there. Okay, they been soaking, as y'all can see, man. They got all that goodness all up in them, all over the place. So we just gonna drop these wings, bro, and let them cook. Y'all can see them boys get nice and hot up in there. That's what y'all want. Y'all want that grease nice and hot, man. The thing is, man, if you put food in grease that's not hot, it basically just sits up in that shit and soaks in it, man. And that's not good. That's where you get that greasy chicken taste or just a greasy taste to your food at, man. And that's never good, man. So as y'all can see, boy, them wings in there cooking up pretty nice, man. So we're gonna slide through them, show y'all the finished product here in a little bit, and let them wings cook though. See, man, these things are starting to get golden brown. Okay, so what we did was we go by 8 minutes per side. And as y'all can see, I already flipped these. So that's about 8 minutes per side there. And these wings are done, okay? We're gonna pull all these wings out. As y'all can see in the background, we still got these sauces heating up low and slow. So, yeah, man. This right here is it's a meal, man, that we always make at my house. A good little meal, you know. Yeah, we love our wings, you know. So as you can see too, man, I'm leaving some of these big ones in here for just a tad bit longer, man. You know, I want to make sure that those are done, man. And as you can see, that right there is pulling away from the bone right there. But also, man, another tip, man. Whenever I was telling y'all about make sure the grease is hot, okay? You want to make sure you're using good grease at first, okay? Second of all, what you want to do is, this is how I test to see if my grease is ready. I take my finger and run it underneath the water spigot, and I flick a little bit of water like that into the pot. If it starts popping and stuff like that, that grease is hot and ready. If it don't start popping, your grease is not ready. Your food will taste like fucking grease. All right, folks. We're going to show y'all the finished product here in a minute. Much love, man. What's going on here, man? We got a little bit of Ken's ranch, and we got a little bit of blue cheese here. So we got our wing, we got our carrots, we got our blue cheese dressing, we got our hot sauce, and then we got our sweet sauce. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this over here to the old wifey and let the motherfucker grow up out, you know what I mean? Look at them tatas.